So there's something you need to know about Latuda and Social Security. Number one, if you do not take Latuda, there's something you need to know. And that is it costs $1,000 a month for 30 pills. Did you hear that? It costs $1,000 a month for 30 pills. So right now, Social Security has denied my claim of me having a disability, and I am no longer receiving receiving insurance from them. So it's very possible if I get denied, I will have to pay $1,000 for my drug just to keep me alive for this bipolar disorder. Now, I can tell you one thing, that it's pretty frustrating because Social Security will look at you for your thyroid, but they won't look at you for your mental illness, and that's what kind of frustrates me. I think it's really pathetic that a company that big and important can overlook everything that basically has defined you in the last 11 years. Now, I think the biggest issue is my parents are probably the ones that want to keep me alive more than myself. I gotta be honest with you. My parents and my family, my brother especially, cares more about being alive than myself. But that doesn't mean I won't have to suffer the consequences if I don't get the insurance. So, with that said, and keep in mind that if you do decide to go on Latuda, it's a very expensive drug. And because it's so expensive, you might not be able to afford it. It has worked wonders for me and has helped a lot with the suicidal ideations. It hasn't helped so much with the depression, but it has definitely helped with the suicidal ideations. There's a video I loaded up that talks about Latuda. You won't believe it. I've been on Latuda for 4 years. You wouldn't believe it. I've actually been on Latuda for 5 years now, and you won't believe it, because reality has helped me immensely in terms of my future and where I want to go with my future. However, it's also noted that the Zymbalta, the antidepressant, helps a lot too, and that helps with depression, and most likely part of the suicide ideations that develop along with the depression. Anyways, back to Social Security. Come on, Social Security. How can you not get this to your head that I've been on Social Security for what now, like since 2009, and it's right now 2019. I've been on it for like at least 10 years. So why would you suddenly cut me off for something that you probably should have known in the past, especially about my past history with bipolar disorder? Now, for those of you that are interested in taking Latuda, it's noted that you need insurance like Mania, which is covered through Social Security, to help pay for your drug, and it covers 100% of my drug. I don't pay anything in the past for the $1,000 drug that I originally was taking, but now I might have to start paying $1,000 for Latuda. So keep that in mind. This drug's very expensive, and if you don't have insurance, it could be really problematic, and you're better off trying other drugs. But this drug has worked for me. I've been on it for 5 years, and I continue on to be on it if I can afford it. So, but Social Security has told me as of today is that if you lose your benefits, you need to right away write a letter to Social Security stating that you want to refuse the claim or reverse the claim, and you want to get back on Social Security. That's the number one step you want to do. And the second step is afterwards get a signed letter from your psychiatrist if you have one, and your current health records for the hospitals that you stayed at, and with those evidence, that should be enough to reverse the claim if you've been denied Social Security. Anyways, this is more important for those that have been denied Social Security. So, if you take expensive medications and you can't afford it, this can definitely help immensely if you've been currently denied. Your doctor can help you with this, and it could definitely help you with your claim. I never had a lawyer in the past. I never want to have one in the future because I know it costs money, and that's something I don't want to do, so I've been doing this myself. Anyways, it takes like 45 minutes to an hour to get a hold of Social Security. That's another issue, is that if you have this issue, you're going to have to wait no matter what. You got to stay on task and keep up with these guys, because no matter what, they are going to deny you, because they don't want to spend time with these foolish people that think they know what's up and they just want to get on disability just to get free ride here. But that's not what I'm about. I'm about a real claim here that it really affects my life, and I have a real debilitating illness without this medication, so I need this to be covered by Social Security insurance, and Humana has helped largely with that. Anyways, so if you're having issues with Social Security, as I said before, the number one step is to get a hold of Social Security, call them, tell them your issue, and if they tell you that you got to write a letter right away to Social Security, your local Social Security office, and tell them that you need your claim reversed, that's the number one step you need to do, because that will put you in a deferment, and you can't get off Social Security while in a deferment. So that is fine if you're already on it. I don't know about the people that are not on it and have bipolar disorder, but for those of you that have been on it and been denied, write a letter right away, call your Social Security office. And number two, get a letter from your psychiatrist. And three, get records from your previous hospitalization, because those will be evidence for you in helping you with your claim. I know I don't sound as frustrated as I should be, but I'm not really that frustrated, because part of me knows that what's keeping me alive is this drug, and it's my family that wants to keep me alive, so I'm just gonna keep their wishes. So that's what I'm doing. Anyways, stay tuned for further updates. I'll let you know in the future. Thanks. Bye.